Hey guys and gals, this is Trevor with InvestorCarrot, and we're coming at you with something new. We put out a lot of great blog posts and great mastermind calls and things like that, but we get a ton of questions in from investors just like you on everything from search engine optimization to pay-per-click to conversion rate optimization, basically how to make you and your website more effective to grow your business. So one thing that we thought of, we said, hey, let's do question and answers for our customers each week, and we're gonna do them on the whiteboard. So this is Whiteboard Wednesday, our first episode. So give us feedback below this video for sure, but we're gonna dive in. So if you're a real estate investor and you invest in multiple markets, or you want to invest in multiple markets, so let's say you're in Dallas, Texas, and you wanna also invest in Houston and San Antonio in different markets, or if you're in Florida and you wanna expand over into different states like Maryland and then maybe Pennsylvania as well. Do you set up multiple websites, or do you stay with one website? And how do you do that on the website to really scale your business? So that's what we're going to dive into today, is if you have multiple markets, what's your website strategy? One site or multiple sites? And we're going to dive in and take notes on this, because this could be a huge difference between you working too much and getting not as good of a result, and also just really tackling the wrong strategy. And we want to get that strategy right from the start. Okay, so with this example, we've got 3 different cities. So we're going to go with a 3-city strategy right now. Okay, we're just going to go with, here in Oregon, we live in Oregon. Let's say we're going to go after Portland, Salem, and Eugene. Do we set up different websites for each? So we've got City 1, City 2, and City 3. And what a lot of people are doing, the reason that we're doing this Whiteboard Wednesday, what a lot of people are doing is they're setting up multiple websites, for each market. And that might sound like a good idea at the start, because you go out there and get your domain name for the Eugene market, and then one for Portland and one for Salem as an example. And that makes a lot of sense search engine optimization wise. But it's creating way too much work, so we're going to show you how to consolidate it. So rather than having a website for City 1 and a website for City 2 and a separate one for City 3, we're going to combine them into just one website. Now here's one caveat to that. You have to be going after the same type of lead. Okay, so you don't want to be combining different websites for seller leads, for buyer leads, for rent to own. We're talking about one type of lead here. Okay, so we're going to get rid of site number 1. We're also going to get rid of site number 3 over here. Okay, and we're going to consolidate it all into one site here. Okay, one site right there for those three cities. And one great example of that, you guys have experienced this yourself. If you type in anything online, investment properties in whatever city you want to mention, you type in your own city, and you're probably going to find loopnet.com somewhere in the top 3 rankings, but it's not their homepage. It's always a page set up specifically for that other city. And we're doing the exact same thing here. So you've got your homepage here, and the homepage is really going to be focusing on your broad market. Okay, so if you're in the Texas market or the Oregon market and all of the cities you invest in are in that market, you want your homepage to focus on the broad market. Okay, so you could say, we buy houses, or we'll buy your house in Oregon, or sell your Oregon house fast, or something like that. Okay, so we're not even going to be focusing that homepage on specific cities. Now we can mention those cities that we buy in or sell in or rent houses in on the homepage, but the overall focus is your broad market. Okay, the next thing that we're going to do is, just like loopnet.com does, we're going to make sure that we put our sub-cities, or the markets that we will buy or sell houses in, or whatever it is that you're doing, somewhere on the website. So if you go to loopnet.com and you see on the right side of the city-specific areas, you'll see other areas we have investment properties in, and they list out all of those other markets. We're doing the same thing. And here at InvestorCarrot, we have it built into your platform to make it way easier for you to do that. If you're not using Carrot, connect with your web guy or hack in and learn the code or whatever and put that thing in there. But we make it really easy with Carrot. So we're going to have, here's your Portland city, here's your Eugene, here's your Salem, or whatever cities you're going after, or states. So we want to make sure to have those listed somewhere on your website with a link going to that page. That helps you with your search engine optimization in a big way. Okay. The next reason why we consolidate these into one website is maintenance. One website's a lot easier to maintain than 2, 3, 4, 5, 10 of them. And when you're building backlinks to your website, if you had 5 different websites for 5 different markets, you're now having to duplicate your search engine optimization efforts 5 times. With building everything into one site for that one type of lead, for motivated house sellers as an example, Now all those backlinks that we're building are working for that one website. So if you want to launch into another market in 6 months, you launch it into this same website, it's going to really give you that search engine optimization power to get that web page ranking faster. Okay, so that's kind of what we're talking about here, is we're building one big asset that as it goes, momentum really starts to pick up to performance on the website. It's going to be way better than having all of your stuff spread out into different websites. And also, you're just going to get a lot better result. You're going to get a lot more leads coming through over the long term. You're going to be closing more of those leads into deals, and all of it equals less work, which is what we're all looking for. Okay, so we want to be maintaining one site per lead type and not 14 of them. Now, you might be asking, so what do I need to do on the website? How do I actually implement this? Okay, so when you build out those city-specific pages or state-specific pages, whatever they are, you want to make sure that a fancy phrase called the permalink, which is basically when you go into your browser, you've got www.yoursite.com/ whatever comes after that / is called the permalink. You want to make sure that your permalink has that city and the keywords you're looking to rank for in it. So as an example, if you're in the Portland market and you set up one of those city-specific landing pages on your overall Oregon website for Portland, you might make the permalink sell your Portland house fast. Okay, so that'll help you really get that page optimized better, and every other city or state you put on that website is going to be very similar. Then the homepage we already mentioned, make that broad so it's your overall market. If you invest across the entire United States, your homepage should be, hey, we buy houses all over the United States. And then you'll have different pages for each state or each city that you invest in to really help you get in the search rankings better. And then the last thing is the reason that we put these links on the page, just like if you go to LoopNet, is because not only does it help guide people toward those pages if they land on your homepage, and if they land on your homepage and they see you buy houses in Oregon or sell houses in Oregon or whatever it is, and then they also see the city that they're in, they'll click it and they go, okay, they buy houses here, or they sell houses here. But another reason is for search engine optimization. Now Google's going to find your homepage, it's going to find the links on the page, follow them over there, and it gives you a lot better chance of getting indexed in Google quicker, getting higher in the rankings, and also getting more leads and more traffic through your website. So if you're investing in multiple markets, this is the strategy. Once again, I'm going to recap really fast. This applies to if you're going after one lead type. Okay, we don't suggest that you mix everything into one website if you're also going after buyers and sellers on the same site. We don't want that. This is one lead type, okay? Then next we set up multiple pages, city-specific or state-specific landing pages for each market you're going to be in. We make sure that the permalinks have your keyword and the state in them. We're going to have some text below this video that maps it out better. Make sure that your homepage is broad for your whole market, whatever that market is. If you're just in Philadelphia, your homepage should be focusing after Philadelphia. If you invest all over in Pennsylvania, your homepage should be Pennsylvania. Okay, if you're national, your homepage should be national. And then your city-specific ones dive into your locations. And then from there, just get out there and build your SEO, build your backlinks, things like that we teach to market your one website. You're going to get a lot better results. Keep sending your questions into us. We're going to keep on doing these whiteboard videos for you. And it's going to be really, really fun. This is our first one, so give us the comments below, please. And let us know what the next topics you want us to dive into, all the way from advanced to beginner. Let us know. Thank you guys for watching this first Whiteboard Wednesday, and we'll talk soon.